and sit down.
Cool. Remember then, last minute. Oh, I've done the ticker as well, Dad. Hello, folks. Here, Festa 67's workshop and Anthea Red Mountain.
Red Mountain, yeah.
How you doing, geez? Anyway, I suppose you're all right, considering we only had this conversation about 12 hours ago, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, hello, folks. Welcome to Monday, the bench with me and Dad, Scaly Models, aka Mike Mountain. Ticker going along the bottom there. If you haven't already subscribed to us both, like and subscribe. Ring the old ding-a-ling and select all, and then that way you'll get notifications of when we're doing live stuff and video builds and that. So without further ado, let's have a look who's in the chat. And ironically, it was Scaly Models going afternoon, everyone. Max McGinn's in saying afternoon to Dad.
Hi, Max.
The lovely Sarah Jane's in saying afternoon, all just doing scrambled eggs on toast and coffee. Oh, sustenance. Good girl. And she's also thumbed up. Oh, thank you, Sarah Jane. Much appreciated, my darling. Underdog Painting's in saying, hi, peeps. How are we, Underdog Painting? How you doing? Hope you're doing all right, fella. And everyone's subbing to your channel from me, Grote, mate. Much obliged to anyone that's subbing because it's sharing the love like we did yesterday. And
I've been watching him this morning. I didn't get a chance to go in the chat, but I had him on. So
yeah, I was in the land of nod because I kind of didn't go to bed until 7 a.m. because I might have been binge watching
Wentworth.
Says the man who's now on season 3, episode 1. Scaly Models is saying, hi, Sarah, course, scrambled eggs. Yeah, it lured me in. I thought, I'm going to have my dinner. I'll just bung an episode on.
No, you can't.
In the end, I sort of woke with a slight jolt in the armchair, so I'd obviously nodded a bit. So I thought, yeah, I'll go to bed. So I'm going to go back and watch the end of season 2 just in case I missed anything. But yeah.
You would have done.
Yeah. Well, what's her face had escaped. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, Susan saying, hi, Colin, Mike, me darling. Sorry, I'm going to miss the show today because of work, but have a good one. No worries, Sue. Not a problem at all, my darling. Work comes first, my love.
Absolutely.
Dad's dishing out love, hearts and roses to Sue. Sarah Jane saying, have fun at work, Sue. Max McGuinn's been sorting out new chapter names for 2 Space Marine chapters because the current ones sound too cheesy, he says. Oh, well, I suppose calling them Stilton and Cheddar was a bit cheesy, wasn't it?
Yeah. Parmigiano as well. That would have been
see what we did there, Max.
Yeah,
we won't do it again. Ice Queen says, hello, Mike. Sorry she can't stay. It's not a problem, so don't worry, love.
Yeah.
She says to Sarah Jane, I will try, laugh out loud. Thank you for your kind comments on her squig buggy. There you go, you see. It was a weekend of loved upness, wasn't it, mate?
It was yesterday.
Saying hello to everyone and hello to Sue. Sarah Jane saying, keep the guys in line for me while I'm away to the chat. Of course, we will be on our best behaviour, Dad, won't we?
We always are.
Yeah, because Sue's not in to keep us under control. We always are. Graham McRobertson saying hi. Hi, Graham. Hope you're doing all right today, mate, and that you're feeling okay. Sue's giving me love, hearts, roses, kisses, and all sorts there. Oh, stop it, Sue. Okay. Mike saying hello to Graham, who's saying hello back to Dad. The lovely Gemma Williams is in saying hi. Hi, Gemma. Hope you're doing all right, love.
All right, Gemma.
You're feeling all right today, darling. And yeah. Sarah Jane says to Sue, I will. Take care. So Sarah Jane's keeping an eye on us, Dad.
Oh, we'll behave.
We will, mate. Sorry, I didn't have a shave either, Sarah Jane. I'm looking like a tramp again. Scaly saying hello to Gemma, as is Graham. Gemma saying hello to Mike. Hello, mate. She says, Panzer Koenig, morning or afternoon, all exactly. It depends where you are on this little bowl of rock as to whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, isn't it? Graham saying hello to Panzer. William Rayburn's in saying hi, Colin and Mike Mountain, Gemma and the Ice Queen. Absolutely. Panzer's dishing out dad hugs and Festa hugs, so we'll dish out Panzer hugs. Hello, mate.
Scaly hug.
Yeah, and believe you me, he is a hugger. He likes a hug, does our dad.
Okay.
Sarah Jane says, hi, all I've missed. Mike saying hello to Panzer. Panzer saying hello to Sarah Jane. This is Graham McRobert. William Raven says, and hi to everyone else in Chatland.
Chatland.
Oh, he says, big Heidi, mate. Yeah, all the cool dudes and dudettes are in the chat.
Yeah.
Panzer saying hi to Max. Graham saying hello to William. Scale Modelling Chaos is saying afternoon, everyone.
What's his name?
Paul Lines.
Well done.
I said, not looking at a post-it note because I haven't got one. No, seriously. Hello, Paul. How you doing, mate? You know I'm going to get it wrong at some point. It's going to happen, isn't it? Mike saying hello to Paul. Oh, that jumped. Panzer says, oh, hi at myself. There you go. Yeah, but see, once you start talking to yourself, you can enter the Festa world where you lose an argument with yourself. Now, that is weird. Sarah Jane, Gemma saying hello to Sarah Jane, William and Panzer. Sarah Jane says, I'm expecting a phone call anytime. It's the bank, so I will have to take it, but I will be watching. See, women are good like that. They can watch telly, read a book, listen to two separate conversations, and maybe have the Kindle on the side as well, or surfing the web.
Yeah.
And they know everything that's going on. Us lot, we could be watching a TV program. The wife would go, what's this about? And we go, don't know.
Don't know.
Panzer saying hi to Chaos. Saying hello to Dad and Panzer. He's also saying, look, there's a stream where the presenters remember they're on. Yes.
Yeah.
Our good friend Ted last night went live and got several texts from people going, Ted, you are aware that you're live, aren't you? And then franticness ensued as he had to leg it up to his loft, boot up his computer because he'd actually forgotten. He thought it was Chris's turn. Bless him. Panzer says, I have a lot of Fanderson t-shirts, but I've never lowered myself to buy a red one.
Oh,
that's harsh.
Never lowered himself.
Oh, mate, the gauntlet. The gauntlet has been thrown down, mate. That's. Do you want me to send you the wet mitten so that you can apply it with force?
Yeah. I think I best.
Jared B Models is in saying, what's up, Dad, Colin, and everyone else?
Hey,
Jared B. Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Yes, Sarah Jane, I've got that on the TiVo box. I got caught watching Wentworth, but yes, NASCAR, she said, was really good last night, Festa. Was it toe wiggly good? Was you? Yeah. Frank says, Frank. Pans, yeah, I don't know why. Yeah.
From that.
Oh, mate, you know, mate. Start as I mean to go on. So Panzer Koenig says 7 a.m. He said I was leaving work then. Yeah. Oh mate, Budget Modelers in saying afternoon, gents. Hello, Budget. How you doing? How you doing, mate?
Welcome.
Sarah Jane saying hello to the Budget Modeler. He's saying hello to Sarah back. Roman Glue's in saying hi, Colin, Dad, and all in chat. And all I'll say, David, don't despair, mate. Subs go up and down all the time, mate. I've gone up 5, I've gone down 10, I've gone up 3, I've gone down 1. It just goes up and down. I can't say what like because I got in trouble last time. But don't despair, mate. Keep doing what you're doing. We got you to 100 subs on the brunch. You'll get there again, mate. So anyone that hasn't subbed to our friend David at Sprue and Glue, we want to kind of get him over the 100 subs so that he can get his custom name URL and that. So you pop along.
He had a good live stream as well earlier, David.
Yeah, he had a good live stream on the tubes earlier. So type in Sprue and Glue, pop down and give him a subscribe because he's a bit down in the dumps because he's dropped below 100 again and it's deflated him a little, but it'll work out, mate. Sarah Jane says, I had to Sprue and Glue. Gemma Williams says, I've written this whole week off. Can't see it improving. Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, you're having a bit of a downer, mate. Oh, Gems. We're sending you love and hugs, darling. Don't despair, love. This is why people like us that have ailments, we're the specials because, we can cope with it and get through it. And, just take one day at a time, darling. Don't plan too far ahead. Sprue and Glue sign now. Hi to Sarah. Archie's in saying hi to everyone. Hello, Archie. Hope you're all right.
All right, Archie.
Sarah Jane saying hello back to Archie. Pardon me. Scrambled eggs have now been consumed and she's now watching you lot. Pardon me. With a jug of coffee.
Get in.
Scale model Vamp is in. I'm not late, and I'm not late. No, we've only been killing time till you got in, mate. But welcome back to the world of the interwebs, because we know you've been doing a lot of moving and grooving lately, mate, and hopefully you'll be all settled in and we'll see more of you, mate, because we enjoy your company. Scale Modelling Chaos says, we all need to change our names to Colin, as it's not going to get them right today, laugh out loud. Yeah, I know, Paul. I know I took a gamble there, didn't I? I'm useless. Sprue and Glow says, he said he found out they was ghost accounts. Yeah, YouTube, they run algorithms, mate, and pull out fake accounts, ghost accounts. But also there's accounts that people close down. And Sarah Jane says, yep, the NASCAR was really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Better than Wentworth nonsense than any day. Now sits back and awaits the incoming rebuttals. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem. I wouldn't rebut that. You're 100% bang on. But, I thought I'd only watch one episode whilst I was having my dinner. And, I'm shoddy. Sprue and Glue says, just building the second wing now.
Oh, got to move on with that then.
Yeah. Panzer's saying, thanks, Sprue, for the sub. I think I've added you, but if not, I shall do so by the end of the show. There you go.
That's the way to do it.
Oh. Psycho the Fish says, I'm waving. Hi to all from behind Dad, stepping out to the shops for a bit. Don't tell him. Yeah. He's on his way down to get some fish food of his own, mate. Sarah Jane saying hi to Psycho. Panzer saying hello to Psycho even. Underdog says howdy peeps. And there you go. We caught up on the trip.
Yeah.
We're beginning to narrow in with Psycho the Fish. We won't give the game away, but I think we're knowing who it is now, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we'll be keeping an eye on our friend Psycho Fish.
He's from over the pond, isn't he?
Yes. Because on my stuff it comes through in US dollars. So yeah. But thank you anyway, Psycho the Fish, for giving us so many good laughs.
Oh, God, yeah.
Paul Line says, Psycho thinks he's a piranha and he's nipping out for a steak. Yeah. His hands are cold, so he's going out to get some fish fingers for his fingerless gloves. No. Moving on. What are we up to today then, Deb?
Right. Drop the other camera, get back on with this seeking. Where
Oh, yeah, that's a point. And I've got to do me thing of chat goodness as well, haven't I?
Yeah. Well, all the photo etch is now done.
Oh, right, yeah.
Huzzah. And I thought, right, I'll get this primed ready for the live stream today. And then I think I had probably a dessert spoonful of primer left.
Oh, happy days.
In white. I want white because I'm not doing this as the US Navy. I'm doing it as the Norwegian SARS.
Yeah.
So, and their color is sort of an off-whitey type gray. So I thought, right, I had to order some white in. But yeah, all the photo etch and everything's on there now. All the matte. I love these matching kits, you know.
I'll tell you something. I am tempted to pull the pin because I've been wanting to do a replica of Air Force One and Marine One for quite a while. And I've been trying to get hold of the helicopter that Marine One is. I think it's a Sikorsky, if I remember rightly. And I will get one. So, yeah.
I've got all the bits. All the bits are ready to go in the spray booth anyway. But
yeah,
I thought I'll get the main rotor driver painted today.
Hey, mate, it's looking mint.
And get that down. And I know we're going to see it. What are we going to see, Carl?
I'm just booting up my tablet, mate.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you put me full screen, mate. Let's leave that out of the way. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a bit more work on the Lotus because, yeah, I've been testing out the Uniposca pen set that I bought. I managed to get hold of a set in the end. They came back in stock, and it's basically acrylic paint in a pen. And yeah, I'm going to be doing the pinstriping on the Capri there. So yeah,
aren't they good, them Uniposcas? I got a set.
They are. They make little things like that so much easier. So that's what I'm up to with the old Capri of goodness, he says. Let's turn on the light so folks can see what I'm doing. I'll zoom in a bit if you need me to as well. So I'm just putting my tablet down so that I can keep an eye on the chat because I tend to forget the folks in the chat, don't I? And I get disowned because I'm ignoring them. So I don't want to be doing that because I like everyone in the chat. All the cool people live there.
Yeah.
Scale Modeling Chaos is saying, Carl, you will need to make up your own decals as I've been looking for a Marine One model and haven't found one. Sarah Jane is asking, what are these pens? They're called Uniposca pens. I've got a link, I do believe, on my channel. If you go into the community page and have a looky-loo, I'm sure I've got them on there. I'll just check. But if they're not on there at the moment, they will be shortly. But on my channel, there's a little tab that says community. And if you scroll down, it is just below the picture of the Tacom 432 with interior. Amazon links for items I use at the bench. And yeah, the Uniposca pens are on there, Sarah Jane. It's Uniposca PC, 3M paint pen, 12 pen set, and there's a little linky pops on the channel.
Fantastic for doing very small detail.
Yeah, they really do come in handy. I love them.
Like control knobs and buttons and
yes,
and the likes of. I seen Phil Flory using them on a helicopter cab.
Yes,
and that was what drove me to him, to be honest.
Yes,
because
that was your recommendation that drove me to them because you'd seen them on Phil's.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, oh, I'll have a look into them. And then, like I say, I went on to the YouTubes and saw them, and it was, yeah. And yeah, they're on there. So have a little looky-loo, folks.
Can't get in there.
And we like things that make the modeller's life easy, don't we, Dad?
Oh, God, yeah. Anything to make life easy.
Hey,
Anything at all.
exactly.
Anything at all. Yeah, and me Alexa machine's turned off today.
Yeah, see, I wear the FBI earpiece, and yeah, I'll put one of them in for you, Dad, at the end. But yeah, because I'm as deaf as a post. I've got no hearing in me right ear at all, and me left ear is, less than half now of what it should be.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for me because I found I had to have everything turned up so high to hear folks in live streams and hangouts that my poor missus in the lounge couldn't hear the TV, or she would have to turn it right up loud to drown us all out. And
yeah,
I only found out by chance, and I got my earpiece, and it's freed me up brilliantly because I can use my sound card and the settings on that to amp it right up so that I can hear. Ted's got one now for remodels because Ted, like me, wears hearing aid. And yeah. There you go, Sarah Jane. That's how easy that is to do, darling. And yeah, as you say, it's perfect for your Formula One stuff. Yeah, you'll find them really useful.
Yes, it is, Jared. In answer to your question, you do get a white one.
Yeah. I got a set of 12. I'll tell you what. I'll lay out the set there because I've got them just in front of me. That might be easier for folks.
They are brilliant because, well, it is acrylic paint in there.
Yeah, I got a set of 12. There was 2 blacks and 2 whites, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There's whites, there's black. A black there. That's silver. You then end up with navy blue, a yellow, a pink, a red, orange, green, and gold. A nice set of 12 there. Then I think it was £38 I paid for them, which sounds a lot of money, but you're getting 12 basically pots of acrylic paint.
Yeah.
So it's £3 each, basically, there or thereabouts. So I think they're worth it. And like you say, there's loads of other colours in the range, so you can pick and choose and add ones, or you can buy them individually if you don't want the full set. You can just buy a gold one, or you could buy a silver one, or a red one. And I certainly will be adding more colours to the range because I'll buy them individually then and extend my range that way. But definitely worth getting, folks. If you're doing, like you say, Formula One, if you're like doing things like door handles on cars, pink, you wiper blades, boom. The black ones come in and really handy for doing your windscreen surrounds. Your windscreen rubber.
Yeah.
Perfect for that. So have a look at them, folks. And they all come individually shrunk wrapped as well when you get them. So if you're struggling to get the lid off, don't do what Festa did and sit there going, God, these are tight. Yeah, because you need to open them, each one. So Festa didn't do that. He was like, God, this is difficult to get off. Yeah, because I'm a pilchard.
Andy's in from May and Modelwork saying, afternoon, ladles and spoons.
Afternoon, Andy. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hi, Andy.
Yep, Sarah Jane saying hello to Andy, as is Phil Bolton. Hope you're feeling all right today, Phil. He's saying hi to everyone in the chat. I was just watching the in-between show. Good man. Sarah Jane says, I emailed eModels about NASCAR model yesterday and got a reply today. It's not available till later in the year, but it's another model. Woohoo. Absolutely, Sarah Jane. Yeah. And I'm sure you'll do a splendid job. And folks, if you haven't seen Sarah Jane's work, nip over to me group and have a look at the album for Sarah Jane. And I've also shared it on the Model Makers Boomer and all. You are in for a treat, because I think we've discovered a little golden gem, haven't you, Dad?
Oh, yeah.
And she's kindly letting me post her pictures up. And I'm so happy that she's sharing her work, because I was gobsmacked, mate. I was blown away, mate.
Yeah.
A proper mint job, mate.
And she just flipping there.
Yeah.
Phil Lines over at Scale Modeling Chaos said, Carl, you will need to make up your own decals, as I've been looking for a Marine One model and I haven't found one.
Oh, did you just call him Phil Lines? I do believe he did, didn't he, folks?
Yeah, on purpose. I've done it on purpose.
Oh, you...
Because I know his name's Paul.
You broomstick. You're cruel.
I know his name's Paul.
That's all I have to put up with. Yeah, that's Andy Chip, mate. So, I'll tell you what, blah, 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 Paul. Have you found the helicopter then, mate? Because if you ping me over a link to it, out of the kindness of my heart for you pinging over a link, I'll print you off a set of decals so that we can both build one.
Oh.
Does that sound like a good deal?
Sounds like an offer he can't refuse, that. To me.
Just a thought.
Me, to you, to me, to you.
I see what you did there.
Andy at Mayor Modelworks is saying, Scaly Models, don't make me set the fish on you. He's gone out and he's nipped to the shop, apparently. He put a message in the chat to say he was popping the shops. And Paul said, sounds like a plan, Cole.
Yeah. I'll happily do that for you, Paul, because you're a good mate. And, yeah. You know what I mean? And he supports me as well, which is lovely. And the least I can do, mate, is help you out. So, yeah. Hey. I know what he's doing now. He's frantically looking for the link. I'll tell you something, though. These are the absolute dog's conies, isn't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're brilliant.
Yeah. Do you know, straight away I'm thinking of Sarah Jane with her detailing on her F1 cars, and yeah, you're going to be in for a treat, love. Like you say, your prime example would be like the cockpit of the space shuttle. There's lots of instruments in there and buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, sitting there doing it with these. Is a godsend. Yeah. I'm trying to do it on the shot for you, but I tell you what, I'll put my magnifiers on and I won't have to keep what's his name in, because I am a man of a certain age. Sorry, Dad.
What's his name in?
Oh?
Are you what's his name in?
Yeah, I am. On all that carry on and malarkey. Would it be better if I had my down cam on? No, because side cam's clearer, isn't it?
Putting a bit of non-oil on the oil. Rotor heads here. Then when that dries, I'll just do a dry brush of bit of silver over the top.
There you go. See what I'm doing there, folks? Doing just a little gold line on the edges of the louvers. It's just setting that off nicely. Damn, these are sexy. Sarah Jane's going to be going, yeah, I'm ordering them. I'm having them. I'm having them. I want them all.
I want them all.
And if you haven't seen Sarah Jane's stash, folks, oh, you're going to have stash envy, I'm telling you.
Yep. Phil Bolton said, thanks, Colin. Doing fine. Sitting here with the wire brush, trying to clean all the accumulated gunk out of my needle files.
Oh, right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're wearing goggles, Phil. Make sure you're wearing the old goggles.
Yeah.
Sprue and Glue. Colin and Dad, may I just thank everyone who dropped in today, please? Yeah, of course you can, David.
Of course you can, mate. The chat is yours. You guys own it. You know, we firmly believe, you know, if you've got your own channels, just, you know, write in. If you write in the channel name, but without the at in the middle, just type the words A and T instead. People will be able to go over and what's his name, your channel, because mods can post links, but YouTube picks up the at symbol, see, in the algorithm. So
yeah, if you don't do that, I'll nip in and put the link in a minute for you.
But,
it was for your second live stream, David. It was brilliant, mate.
Yeah,
it really was. I know your hands were shaking. You kept showing your hands, but it's you done well. The boy done good.
Yeah, don't worry about shaky hands, mate. I've got MS, as you know, and shaky hands are a part of my life at times when I'm filming, and it used to bother me, but it no longer does. And yeah, you'll be all right, mate. The boy did good, did he, Dad?
He done good. It's a Balsa Spitfire he's doing, and I've seen one because he showed us one that he'd done previously, but
yeah,
I've never actually seen one being put together.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do a balsa build for a long time because I did the Wright brothers plane when I was a teenager. Do you remember the old tissue paper and balsa builds that you had back then?
Yeah.
And yeah, I did one way back when, you know, and I've often looked at trying to get another one. So
Sprue and Glue. Yeah, showing 95 you're on, mate.
Yeah, we'll get you back there, mate. Anyone that hasn't subscribed to David at Sprue and Glue, you know, we got him 100 on the brunch. We had a good day yesterday with sharing the love, but I think some of them might have been bot accounts. And yeah, he's dropped below 100, and yeah, it's put him on a little downer, but it'll come good, mate. It really will. It's a little milestones that we like to get people above.
Graham McRoberts saying, has anyone built a Tamiya remote control car kit? I'm thinking of getting one. I haven't, no.
No, I haven't, but I'd love to get one. But
and Andy Mayer Model Works to send a Phil Bolton metal gunk or plastic gunk. Gold louvers at Fiesta 7's workshop. Pint that ride.
Oh yeah, I'm going for that proper 80s retro overdone. Yeah, it's one of those. I'm doing this based on a photo that I saw on YouTube on a Google search. I was looking for the Yak Speed Capri, and someone had put up a picture of a Lotus replica that they had built that they was doing on the amateur touring car circuit, and it was proper louvered up and all of that lot, and it just had that look about it. And I'm basically building this based off of that picture. I know the Ford released Lotus looks slightly different, but this is based on the bloke's rally or touring car version with the squared off kit and that from that photo. And I sent the picture to Sergeant Bones because we have this habit where, like, if I see a pimped out Beetle, because there's a Lotus JPS version of the Beetle, and we send each other all these pictures of these custom cars that people have done because it gets our girly noises going, you know, because we are a couple of piston heads or petrol heads even. And yeah, and I saw it and sent it to him and he went, build one. And I went, if I can get a Capri kit, I will. And yeah, and honour of that agreement, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Underdog Painting saying, yeah, thanks for everyone who made my life today. Sprue, yours was really nice to watch. Keep smashing it.
Yes.
Being his underdogs in, and I know he does his Warhammer and things. I was having a root around in my stash before.
Yeah.
And I used to get the Warhammer Conquest. And look what I found. Silver Templar's painting guide.
Oh, look at that.
But not only does it come with the Silver Templar's painting guide, it comes with all the figures and all the paints as well.
Oh, ding dong, look at that.
So I think I may be getting myself back into building a few figures here. Come.
Oh, you're getting lured back into the hole.
Well, it's Underdog's fault because I started watching it again this morning, and it's sort of given me the urge to paint a few figures again.
Yeah, why not? I find figure painting relaxing, Dad.
Well, that's it. It's a chilly out thing. You can just sit there and just paint away, and so yeah. So I thought, why not? It's either that or flog it on eBay. Right, so who are we up to? Where are we at? I'm just waiting for me normal oil to dry, and then I'll do a bit of dry brushing on that.
Let's have a look.
There's me. I put Sprue and Glue's channel link in.
Yeah, he's on 96 subs now, see? So we're getting you there again, buddy. It'll happen, mate. You'll find you'll go up, you'll go down. Don't ever despair, though, mate, when your subs go down. It's normal.
Yeah.
It happens to us all, mate.
Yeah, I get all made up that I've gone up 3 or 4, and then next thing you know, I'm down 6.
Yeah, happens all the time, mate.
Yeah. A lot of the time, what it is, I think, is people see that you're building or painting a particular thing, and they have to go away, so they sort of sub to you so they can come back to it, and then once they've watched it, they just unsub.
Yeah, Phil Bolton says, I tried to catch a stream, but he was just signing off when he tuned in. Graham Roberts subbed.
Yeah. And Panzer saying he's built a few remote control cars.
It's one of those. I'd like to do them, but I do find them a bit expensive for me. So
yeah, same here. Underdog saying, yes, mate, if you need any help, drop me a message. Will do, mate. Vampy saying, Dad, my birthday's coming up soon in July. William just wondered if it's like building a plastic kit, mate. That's all. The remote control. And Sprue and Glue saying, Dad, my birthday's around the corner. Yeah, so's mine, mate.
The only thing with the RC cars to remember is when you paint the body shell, you have to paint it inside out. You actually spray paint the inside. So you put the decals on first, don't you? Then paint the body shell over that. So, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because the shiny side, the clear side, faces out to keep the shine, but the paint job is on the inside. Because, yeah, you're protecting the paint, aren't you?
Paul saying, sorry, I'm working while I'm watching. The only model which is the correct version of the Sea King for Marine 1 is made by Asagawa in 148. That's what this is, Paul.
Oh, really?
That's what that one is. And is about 90 quid with another 15 quid posting package. Yeah, plus you can get all the masking from Edward. You get all the photo etch from Edward. You know you want to do it.
It's going to happen, isn't it?
Mm.
But you do realise it means I'm going to have to do another Revell 747, Dad.
I'll tell you what, I'll get one. I'll join you.
What, Ed Force 1? Notice how quick I jumped in there.
No, I'm getting it started shivering then.
You did. I noticed that nervous twitch. Noticed that nervous twitch came back up, Dad.
Yeah. Oh, still trying. William Rayborn saying the stickers go on the outside.
Oh, do they? Oh, well, I stand corrected then.
Paul Lane's just saying, well, I get my bonus in April and I've got to spend it on something. Exactly.
Yeah.
And William's also saying, yes, very similar. The Tamiya kits come on sprues. Directions are very clear and shouldn't be any problem building it. And Sarah Jane saying, my Tamiya remote control contact wasn't a clear body, so was painted as normal.
Okay.
Oh, all right. And then Graham McRobert hits us all with a big price. The kit is a 1/10 remote control NSU TT Jägermeister, 115 quid.
Oh, not too bad then. But then on top of that, I suppose you have to buy all the RC stuff, don't you? Am I right in thinking that most of them don't come with that? I'll say most of them just in case I'm wrong.
Andy at Mayor Modelwork says to Colin and Mike, does that mean I need to buy him an Ed Force 1 and do it in Man City Blue?
Oh,
Andy,
he's after you, isn't he, eh?
Someone threatened to buy me an Ed Force 1 a while ago on the grounds that I'd done it in Man City Blue, and I said I would. If somebody was good enough to buy me the kit, then I've got to do it in the colour that they choose, haven't I? So throw it in the bin after, like, but
yeah.
And Paul Lyons has said, no, Andy, needs to be in Everton blue with the Everton badge on the towel. No, that will never happen. I don't care if you buy the kit for me or not. It won't be Everton.
The thought of you putting an Everton decal on anything, I don't think you would even be able to bring yourself to looking at it, would you?
No. No. Absolutely not. William Rayborn saying, I paint RC bodies for a living and I race RC as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice one.
I can imagine he's done some stunning paint jobs on them then.
I'll bet, yeah.
Let's have a look at that.
Andy at Mayor Modelworks is saying that Paul Lyons, oh dear.
I think we'll have a bit more work on that decal there whilst I think of it. Try and get that to go down.
I'm going to have to get the air dryer right, won't I?
That's all right, mate. Sarah Jane says next you're going to see Psycho the Fish swimming around with an Everton towel on his Everton badge on his tail.
Just mute me mic a minute while
Yeah. Whilst your hair drying, is that the case? Is it, Dad? What we got there? I'm just doing the edge of this decal just to get the decal to go back down because it's lifted up just slightly on that door there.
Here we go. That's that'll dry now.
So I'll just get that to reconform. I'll probably run the blade down there as well just to get a bit of the tension off of that at some point if it doesn't go down, but it should do. Cotton butter goodness. Chibi Harrier out the way there whilst I get a cotton bud. There you go.
Right. There's the old silver. Andy has said, Scaly Models Everton badge, huh? Now I know what I'm sending you for your birthday. Along with the banner, Festa made me do it.
Yeah, Festa made me do it. Yeah, Festa made me do it. T-shirts are currently available on my Teespring store. Oh, that was funny that day, wasn't it, when they all got us to do the T-shirts?
Oh, God, yeah.
But I'm a man and we would. I sat and done them.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did.
The one that Sarah Jane, wasn't it? I asked Festa for some modelling advice. All I got was this lousy T-shirt. I was like, yeah. There you go. Sarah Jane's saying, do those pens dry quick when applied and take clear okay? Yeah, they do. I'm going to clear over this once all the decals are down to a level that I'm happy with, and I shall clear over it. And yeah, they're dry already, Sarah Jane. Yeah. You a bit of that, eh?
Yeah.
What we got there? Graham McRoberts says Psycho's ordered the Everton strip for next season. William Rayburn has a Facebook work page if you want to see some of my work. It's called Liquid Motion RC Graphic. I'll pop over there and have a looky-loo after William. If you ping the link up to that, you know, on my group on Facebook, William, if you put the link to that Facebook page in the YouTube section comments, I'll pimp it on the Sunday Brunch for you, mate, and I'll go over and I'll give Liquid Motion RC Graphics a visit and let people see the beautiful work that you do, mate. And if you get some work out of it, I'm an happy bunny because I'm doing a mate a favour. Have a think about it, and if you're agreeable, I will happily do that. Max McGuinn says he's decided to call his Raven Guard successor chapter Spectres of Steel to give it a mysterious sound for a stealthy army. Just when you thought it was safe to go outside, the Spectres of Steel came out in the open. There you go. Graham Roberts says thanks to William. William also says, if you've got any questions, you can contact me through there. Be happy to help you. There you go, mate. Brilliant. And he's got a T-shirt idea. He says he came here for the stream and all I got was an Everton badge. Sarah Jane says she's saving for a T-shirt and then she'll try a couple of the pens. Good girl. Graham says he's just seen the profile pictures on Edwards Williams' page even. What stunning colours this guy. Yeah. Sprue and Glue says, "Oi, Colin, my bench is still clean. Good man." Scale Modelling Chaos says, "Liverpool have won the league. The government is paying people not to work. Somewhere there's a scouser with a genie in lamp wondering what to do with his last wish."
That's not bad coming from a Tottenham fan, is it?
Yes, yeah. Graham saying, "Festa, you'll love the profile pic. I'll have a looky-loo, mate, when I come off air." Panzer's saying, "At Sprue, I haven't seen the surface of my bench in 2 years." Max McGuinn's going laugh out loud, and Mayhen's going, "Bloody hell, Colin. What have I done? What have I done, Mayhen?" William Rabin says, "Cool, Colin. Sounds good. Thanks." William, I'm happy to help anyone out that is doing stunning work like that, mate.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll pimp it, mate. I've got no problem doing that. And, you know, by all means, just bung a link in there, mate, and I will happily go along and give it a visit. Because, you know, at the end of the day, if it's your living and all of that lot, you know, times are hard, aren't they? Let's be honest. And if I can get a few extra pounds or dollars or whatever going through your till, my job's done, mate.
Andy's saying that was an epic a movie voiceover.
Oh, you like it, do you, mate? Ah, see, I'm good.
Don't encourage him, Andy. Not that he needs much encouraging.
The nightmare has begun. Just when you thought it was safe to go back to your man cave, Psycho the Fish is back. Don't look behind you. I can't do the music because it's copyrighted.
Andy said, "I never encourage anyone. I just put words in their heads." Yeah.
Absolutely, Andy, and we love you for it, mate. Honestly, you always bring a giggle to any stream we do, mate. Like us, you're as mad as a box. Pardon me, even you're as mad as a box of frogs. Right, I'm gonna. Bobbins 9000 says, "I'm glad I'm not wearing earphones." Oh, mate, yeah.
That's just 2 dogs, Bobbins, by the way.
Absolutely, and for those of a nervous disposition, Alexa, play Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again.
You won't get me today.
No, yeah. There's now going to be people calling me all manner of names because they may have forgotten. Gemma springs to mind. Bless her heart.
We'll probably find that Gemma turned hers off before we started anyway.
And of course, you know that someone's going to come in from work and her Alexa's going to be playing.
Oh, yes, Sue.
Because we did that last time, didn't we? When we did our show, she got out the shower wondering where the music was coming from, and it was Alexa. Yeah, she called me some names then, Dad, didn't she?
She did, yeah. And Bobbins saying, "And I don't have an Alexa."
Yeah, didn't realise she knew.
But you got underdog painting with it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. He said, "You bugger, mine's just gone off."
And the thing is, you know full well, Fred's going to come on tomorrow and he's going to go, "Mrs. Fred has said, behave."
And Gemma's saying she completely forgot about Alexa.
See, we lull you into a false sense of security, folks, by not doing it for a while, and then we get you. Just when you thought it was safe to turn off your Alexa.
And Mayhem Model Works are saying, "Underdog."
Yeah, welcome to our streams, mate. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Because we are children, aren't we?
I'm 12 3/4.
Absolutely, mate.
my birthday next month, so I might be 12 3/4 next month as well.
Yeah, I'm still 12 and a half and happy to be so.
Oh, William Rayborn does gunsmith work too.
Oh.
My goodness.
Sorry for knocking me camera, folks. I am a man that's useless. Done that in there.
Yeah, as Andy says to William, you're a man of many talents.
Yeah.
They do, don't they, do?
Yeah, that's what my missus says. You're a man of many talents, none of which bear any use to me.
Yeah.
Cheers, love. Thanks for your support.
Oh, Gemma said it's not listening anymore, though.
Oh, really? Alexa, play Rick Astley. If she comes back and goes, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Can't beat a bit of Rick rolling, mate.
Andy saying, Festa's workshop, useless. Nah, useless is that bloke Charlie that tries to pack up Dave's bench.
Scale Modelling Chaos says, I say I'm a jack of all trades, master of bugger all. Absolutely.
Underdog Paintings just asked you to go away.
Has he really?
Yeah.
Cheers, Underdog.
In no uncertain terms.
Bless him.
Sprue and Glue saying the second wing finished, Mike, ready for next week now. Nice one. Well done, Dave. I have disassembled and reassembled a French Moss 36 rifle this morning while talking to you all.
Oh.
I don't even know what I can fully strip and reassemble an SLR. Blindfold. I've done it that many times. Mayor Model Works is saying, them's your badges, Underdog, with smiley faces.
Absolutely. Yeah. Was you not impressed with my music choice then, Underdog? Because I can go one better if you want.
Oh.
Underdog Painting, when he put in his words of wisdom for me about Alexa.
If you
Have you read William Rayburn's post now?
About having disassembled and reassembled? Yeah. Underdog's turning his Alexa off. Yeah, that's
what. Bless him.
I do that before I go live normally.
Yeah, it's a thing we do. We like to goof around with folks that have got Alexas. Every now and then folks forget, see, and we get them back with summer. Yeah, normally tracks that they never would normally listen to, and it's like, and we normally get all kinds of swear words given to us, mate.
Yeah. And I got to say, it's normally Dave catching me out on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And Andy saying that's why I have Google Hubs and not Alexa. Haha.
Yeah.
I'll have to work out how to trigger Google Hubs then, Cole.
Yeah, I am sure that we can do summer.
Oh, Underdog's got one in every room in the house.
Ah.
Well, all you have to do in that case then, Cole, is shout Alexa announcement.
Yes, that's
and then it announces it all over every single Alexa.
Gemma's now going, please don't. Please don't. Please don't do this.
My daughter's having a new boiler installed today, and they're putting Hive in with it, so she can control her heating from Alexa.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, don't tell me granddaughter, for goodness sake." I said, "I'm up and down and." Bobbins is saying, "Hey Google, play Barbie Girl by Aqua." Wayne Modelworks is saying, "You've triggered Alexa so many times, I'm starting to like Britney Spears." Somebody else.
There's no going back.
Oh dear me.
Yeah. Had a bit of a rough old ride. Bless her.
Nandy at Mayhem Modelworks is saying to two dogs, "Don't you bloody dare." And Phil Bolton's laughing out loud. Right, what am I going to do now?
It could be worse, you know. I could go for the people that are far worse than that.
Yeah.
You know, I could be sitting there going, Alexa, play Susan Boyle, I Dream a Dream.
Oh no, that is punishment.
That is ultimate, isn't it? Now people are going to get really annoyed. Who was it? It was you, wasn't it, with the deathcore?
Yep.
Yeah, it was like, play deathcore. He came in, he's like, you utter, words that only Mike can use in grown-up contexts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was one of the better ones, I must admit. Bless. And of course, we got Fred, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Fred. On his show last night, Mrs. Fred has insisted that he puts the Alexa upstairs in his man cave, and he's not impressed, is he?
No.
Andy's saying, Mongolian death metal, that was
That's
it.
the one.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice...
Yeah, you had to put an extra socket in, wasn't it, for the Alexa?
Yeah.
His wife.
Yeah, he's like, you do realise they won't let me live this down. What are you doing to me, woman? He says.
Panzer saying, "Wayne, there is only one cure for that: destroy the Alexa."
Or like me, wear an earpiece.
Yeah.
No one can trigger it then.
Yeah. Andy said, "Now Underdog is frantically running to every room." How to lose viewers in one go.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, I know. We're only having a gag, mate. Yeah, he's now sitting there going, I will get you back. Yeah. It's funny. I got Dave, didn't I, as well? And it was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He just sat there and he's like, the one time. I went, yeah, no, we did say, though, Dave, that there will be a time that we get you.
Yeah. Alexa, go self-destruct.
Yeah.
Alexa, play Agadoo by Black Lace.
Oh, mate, yeah.
That's a party one, that.
Yeah, that is, mate.
Underdog's just going to cut them off, cut the mains off into the house. cut them off at the source.
Got an even worse one than that. Timmy Mallet, itsy bitsy, teeny weeny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
What are we like?
Cut the mains off in the source. What's happening there?
Yeah.
Oh, SN11's rolled out to the launch site, Cole.
Oh, yeah. Now, did you see that they've put new landing legs on it?
Oh, have they?
Yeah, they've redesigned. They're brilliant at SpaceX. They redesigned the landing legs because the last one that landed, a couple of them didn't deploy properly.
That's right.
So they've redesigned them, and they're straight on the new one. It's like, mate, they work really well, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people hate on Elon Musk, but he put his money where his mouth was, didn't he? And a lot of people are being made to eat humble pie at the moment.
Yeah.
Good luck to him.
Yeah.
Blue says, Colin, you can't do itsy bitty. That is just too cruel. Alexa, play Timmy Mallet, itsy bitsy, teeny winny, yellow polka dot bikini. Gemma doesn't normally swear. However, I think today may be an exception.
Either that or she's partying.
Yeah.
Because we've got to be fair, you put some pretty good tunes out there, Carl.
Yeah, well, the fact is, though, is that I seem to know these tunes. That's what worries me.
Yeah. Had a Rick Astley, Britney Spears, Timmy Mallet.
Well, the thing is, it was one of those, as you know, we've all had various jobs where we've travelled. And most of the hotels we all stayed in always had in the lounge them sort of remade cassettes, didn't they, or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was always the same tracks, bloody Rick Astley and things like that. So, yeah.
Look at the screen, Carl.
Oh, Gemma. Cheers, Colin.
And Underdog.
Sorry, kid, you can't watch TV Night. Fester's threatening to play horrendous music through the Lexix, so I've cut the mains.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, people of a nervous disposition, you might want to tune out. The thing is, Gemma's going to get me, mate, because if she turns up at Warhammer World, it's going to be, oh, I'd like a word with you. And me being me, I would have forgotten. What's up, Gemma, my darling? As the wet mitten hits me for 6. That's for Alexa. And I'll be going, yeah, okay, point taken. I won't do it again. Of course, Gem, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, I'll keep forgetting. Yeah, I'll behave, Gems, now, darling. I've had my fun. Bless her. Yeah.
And he's saying you need that as a disclaimer at the start of all your videos. People of a nervous disposition, look away now.
Yeah. Yeah, you may be subjected to random Alexa-ness.
Oh, God, Grim McRobert, Alexa, play Orville. I wish I could fly.
Oh, I honestly think I'll get crucified for that one, don't you? Gemma's now really looking at her Alexa going, if I hear that bird, yeah. Oh, it's just so tempting, mate. Yeah. I'll be good. I can do this. I can be good.
Oh dear. Underdog saying some good news. Lads in now sponsored by Spellcrow.
There you go.
And Andy saying, oh, nice Underdog. That's come out all right, that.
It has, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scale Modelling Chaos says, by the end of the day, Gemma's going to have a picture of Colin up on the wall and darts have been thrown in it. There's going to be a picture of me up with several pounds of TNT, I think. Yeah, she'll be like, yeah, damn you, Festa. Words to that effect.
Yeah.
We love our Gemma. Very great lady.
Oh dear, it's funny. Back in 2 ticks, mate.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, I can imagine that Gemma's going to... I hope that she doesn't know how to cast a spell, because I can imagine that I'm going to wake up with... yeah. Yeah, Mayhem's saying into Scale Modelling Chaos, darts more like a crossbow. Gemma's saying Chris is going to pop down shortly and say, are you okay? Yeah, bless. Let's chin that one. Actually, I should be able to get that through there. He says optimistically. Like that.
This is better.
Glue says with Mike next to him in an Everton strip. Panzer's saying that Mayhem, was it well stuffed? And Eric saying to Scale Modelling Chaos, true story, Gemma already has it. Well, we used to get Chris with the lights, didn't we?
Yeah.
He's got the plug socket and the lights and all of that lot. And we used to sit there and we would tell it to dim the lights. And I won't say what we was telling in case Gemma's got the lights on, bless her. And yeah, we used to get him with that. And it kind of started from there and degenerated because we're all children, ain't we, Dad? Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yep.
We're all 12 and a half.
Mm-hmm. I'm 12 3/4.
I'm still grounded, mate. I got caught scrumping and my mum grounded me.
I'm gone. Oh, yeah. Panzer's mentioned food, has he?
Yes.
Well, when Orville died out, I suppose he duck pizza. That one. Because Andy said, oh, great, now I'm hungry. It's Panzer's fault he mentioned food.
Yeah, we haven't done a what's your today either yet. That you normally do.
And Panzer said, bloody Google moderators, every time I mention a certain 70s glam rock singer, they redact it. Yeah, not surprised, mate.
Yeah, they're going to, mate, because of ongoing legal stuff, mate. I know who you mean. It's one of those that is, how can I say this? There's a court order, mate, on certain things at the moment, and that is one of them. You know, these super injunction things where, yeah. So even I'm not going to say anything because I know it will get me in trouble. So
yeah. Gemma said, Colin, now I know why the lights used to play up.
yeah. It was us lot goofing around on the E-model streams, Gem, and we used to do it to wind Chris up, and
Sarah Jane said, you're 12 and a half, more like infant school.
Absolutely. Dave's 7. I'm 12 and a half.
And 12 and 3/4.
That's 12 and 3/4.
Paul Lines is only 9 and a half, and he hasn't got into big boy trousers yet.
Oh, really?
He said, hang on, that sounds wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, we normally do what is your, don't we? What is your... I don't know. Can't think of one. Underdog saying he's gonna have to go now. Got Empower at the door. Only joking. Got to go and make the wife and kids tea.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for popping in, mate. Always a pleasure.
Yeah. Catch you on your next live stream, Underdog.
Tell you what'll be a good one for a what's your.
What?
What is your Grail kit?
Oh, there you go.
We all have them. If if there's one kit that you could get if money wasn't a problem, what would it be?
I've got mine.
Oh, have you?
Well, you know, yeah.
Yeah, let me think. Oh, I wonder what it is.
It's 172 Shuttle by Monogram.
Yeah.
Andy saying to Sarah Jane, I'm very unbehaved for my age.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Totally understand that.
I get where you're coming from. They're a special breed. Model makers are a special breed. We're all underage.
We're a unique breed of individuals that society should keep locked away. That's why we're all in man caves.
Yeah.
Normally garden sheds, but yeah, I was allowed to come back inside so that my missus could keep a closer eye on me because, I have falls and things like that, and she got worried that if I had problems out there that she wouldn't hear me calling. So, because we didn't have Alexas then.
Well, I've got my shed set up as a workbench for modelling, but I brought it all inside. And Sarah Jane said, do you mean an actual kit? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it could be anything. It could be a plastic kit, an RC kit. It could be anything. What is the one kit you would desperately love to have and build? I've got a choice of 2, but the top winner would be the all singing, all dancing Eagle Transporter, closely followed by Space Battleship Yamato. So they're 2 kits that are there that you keep seeing and you get tempted to, But the Eagle Transporter is pricey, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's £4,500, mate. It's a lot of money, and
Sprue and Glue said his Grail kit would be one you can do without messing it up at some point.
Oh, mate, don't put yourself down, dude. You're all right. We've all had builds that haven't gone well, mate. Normally, it's most of mine. But no, on a serious note, we all are our biggest critics. you know, Dad's heard me and known me for a number of years, and I've been doing builds, and I will sit there and slate it. And he's like, dude, there are people that would kill to be able to do that. And I'm like, yeah, and we all do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put yourself down, Sprue and Glue. I always get asked a particular question when people meet us, and it is probably one that we've all been asked. And it's people will say to me, "What do you think is your best build?" And I always reply, "My next one."
Yeah.
Because your next build is always going to be better than the one you've just done, because you're always learning new stuff.
Yep.
And I never want to get to the point where I feel I've done my best build, because it's all downhill from then, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I don't want that. I would like things to improve. So I always reply that my best build is going to be my next one. So, but now I've had some shonking boo-boos, mate, on builds, bro. Absolute boo-boos from hell, mate. And you sit there and you're like, really? But, yeah, I think we can go for a bit of a marriage, Dad.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. I know, it's good, isn't it? Put that in there.
Panzer's been told that Bandai Perfect Grade Millennium Falcon is a Grail kit, but he's got two of them.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yeah.
Lucky you, mate.
That's in his huge stash.
Yeah.
Got loads of replies to your question.
Oh, goodness.
Sarah Jane said the Bandai 1/8 scale McLaren M23.
Oh, good shout. Yeah, that's a good call. Good choice.
Paul Lines has said mine would be the 1200 Bismarck or the 1200 Yamato.
Yeah.
Eric at Twisted Rail. Welcome, Eric, by the way. I said I in chat to you.
Yeah.
He said he's currently working on his Tamiya's Mustang GT4. It's a beautiful kit.
Oh, nice.
Max McGinn said my Grail kit would be a Forge World Space Marine Legion Mastodon kit, so he can transport 40 Space Marines and 2 Dreadnoughts into battle. That's a big kit then, obviously. I've not actually seen that one. I've been to... Hang on, yeah, I have. I think I've seen that one at Forge World when I went. Sarah Jane saying to Eric, I've ordered some decals for the Mustang. Done that one. Oh, you got your body on your chassis.
I have. I've sneakily done the marriage whilst you've been reading that. I know. Sarah Jane says, oh my God, she says you need to get to the doctors because your sample is cloudy as hell. Oh no, that was Sprue. Bless you. Yeah, it's an orange juice that I put my regenerative powders in. Sounds like Doctor Who there, but yeah, it's got all my vitamins and everything. And I stir it up and mix it with orange.
Someone's thrown themselves away from Wentworth. Cole?
Oh, have they?
Yeah, Paul's in.
Oh, hello, Paul. How you doing, mate? Did you read Panzer Koenig's one, the 35th door of Railgun?
No.
He says, yeah, he said it was on his hunt list for a bit, but it is so inaccurate, it isn't worth hunting for. Is it really, mate? I wouldn't have thought that for such a big kit. But then I don't know a lot about the subject, mate. So I wouldn't know the inaccuracies that you would mean, mate, because, yeah, it's not one of those that's really floated me boat, Dora. It's a beautiful kit, and if people build it, good luck to them. But it's not one I'd go out of my way to buy for myself, if I'm honest.
Sprue and Glue saying, Panzer, I have the 172 Dora. Do you really?
Oh, wow.
That's a keen kit. I wouldn't mind looking that one.
Phil Bolton says he would be the 350 scale original Starship Enterprise. Nice choice, Phil. I was looking at the Enterprise D part work, you know, and I must admit it has stirred me loins a little bit. But I'm sitting here looking, thinking, where the bejesus would I put it?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, yeah, again, it's a grand's worth of part work in it, but spread over a few years, it's, yeah. I might pull the pin on it. I don't know. I need to think about it. But yeah, in case you're wondering, Paul, we asked the question in the chat, if money wasn't an option, what would be your grail kit that you would treat yourself to, that you've been wanting to build all of your model making career? What would it be? Yeah. And yeah, I'll it is, mate, isn't it? It does. I mean, I know yours would be the shuttle because you're a shuttle nut, ain't you? And
yeah,
that would be one hell of a huge kit.
Oh, it is a big one. I mean, you all, when we were in a previous group, you all got it for me for my birthday. And
yeah,
I bought all the resin bits and all the tile decal.
Yeah.
But it's massive. It is.
Sprue and Glue says, yeah, it's a 2-year build. He says, I think I'm tempted. Yeah, same here, mate. Oh, yeah, I'm really tempted by it, if I'm honest. Yeah, I need to just do a bit more research because I would probably save up and pay like a whole year to try to get the super duper discount. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's one of them. Oh, Panzer Koenig says, yeah, he's got one of those in my stash purely for monetary value. Last one went at auction for $1,000. Not bad for a 20 quid kit. What's that then? 20 quid kit?
Yeah. What kit's that?
Yeah.
He's answering Phil. So Phil said mine would be the 1350 original Starship Enterprise.
Oh, right. Yeah. So this is what it is. A lot of folks will buy a kit to hold on to it, to collect it, and then make money off of it. And fair play if you can do that. Another one that would be on my list, and I've been after one, but obviously I'm not in a position where I can afford the price, would be the Ayashima Mad Max V8 Interceptor from the original Mad Max movies with Mel Gibson. Honestly, I've been after one of them since year dot, and I've seen them go for silly money on eBay, and it's a shame, but yeah. But again, you know, would you buy it to build? You know, I'd personally build mine, but I had that when I did the Barry Sheen bike. A lot of people were, oh, you should have kept that. They're worth this, they're worth that. And I'm like, yeah, but I've always wanted to build a particular scene, which was him sticking his fingers up at Kenny Roberts.
Yeah.
Because that was the first race I ever went to, see? And I remember that because I said to my uncle, because it come over the speaker with Murray Walker Barry Sheen's waving at Kenny Roberts. I said, no, he ain't. He stuck his fingers up. and I got clipped round the ear hole for knowing what sticking your fingers up was. You know what I mean? And I just remember that and wanted to recreate it. So I built it. But a few people were like, whoa, do you know how much that's going for on eBay? And I went, yeah, I know. I said, but it was in my stash, you know.
Muse is saying, wow, did I sleep over? Morning all. Morning, Muse, hope you're doing all right, darling.
I amuse.
Phil Bolton says the Enterprise is currently $120 on Amazon, but I just can't justify spending that much. Exactly.
Eric's got an interesting one now.
All right.
No, go on, mate. You do that one.
Sprue and Glue says he's done the Bond car and doing a 1200 Spitfire. Yeah, a lot of people like the Lotus, don't they? The underwater one. The Lotus Esprit.
Esprit, yeah. Eric's saying that the AMT have issued the 007 Moonraker shuttle.
Yes, yeah. Is that been remolded, Eric? Do you know? Because there was talk of it.
I've got the Armageddon shuttle.
That's right.
That's in primer.
Yeah.
From about 9 months ago.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong.
Eric's also saying that Green Knight diecast has it in 1/24 scale. Yeah, the diecast one. Yeah, it's probably the route I'm going to end up going, mate, to be honest with you. Because, yeah, it's 24 scale and it's the same shape and everything. And, yeah. But it's just one of them, isn't it? It's just a nice, sexy-looking car. I've also got some SGL files of it, so where I might be able to run it through the resin printer. So, yeah.
Oh. Phil said he's got his Moonraker egg plane, so he's happy.
Oh, good man. Atol's in saying afternoon. It's raining and misty. Yeah, I hope you're fine and dandy. Atol, in case you didn't know, we've asked the question in chat. If money wasn't an option, mate, what would your growl kit be? Oh, right, Muse. Yeah, Muse is saying, yeah, Green Light's got tons of cars. She sells them at work. Oh, right. Yeah, good shout, Panzer. I have it, he says. The original Bandai plastic Shadow Interceptor and mobile unit. It is rare these days. Yeah, that was from. Is that from the TV series UFO, mate? Oh, yeah. Jared B. Good choice. He would buy a 1/6 Sherman and turn it into an Easy 8. Would that be the Fury build, would it, Jared? Perchance? Sprue Glue did the egg shuttle. Yeah, I did Ed Force 1 as an egg plane for the boom up build, and I called it Egg Force 1. See what I did there, Deb?
I did. I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, Panzer says, yeah, UFO.
You do that one. Oh.
Sorry, mate. You said the other day we had the Starsky and Hutch car, many and also not showroom glossy. Yeah, I've got the Revell Starsky and Hutch Gran Torino just above my head there in my stash in 24 scale, and I'm probably end up building that next, to be honest with you. She said, sorry, Dad. Oh, correct. Yeah, sorry, mate. I'm going to leave the buttons alone now.
Max is saying you would love to own the Mad Max Ford Falcon Interceptor. Have you done that one?
No, I haven't. But yeah, exactly. That's the one, mate. Yeah, 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 it's nice. But yeah, I've got an STL render that I could probably run through the 3D printer, but I'll probably go for a die-cast option. Yeah, it's just the look and the aesthetics of the car are just appeal to me. Muse says she's got that too. Oh, good girl. Yeah, it is a nice kit, Muse, isn't it? Did you do Phil Bolton's one, mate?
No.
Phil Bolton saying, I wish round 2 models would get a UFO license. A detailed 30-second interceptor would be lovely. Yeah, because a lot of these old TV shows are becoming quite, having a bit of a resurgence. And you've got the whole sort of Jerry Anderson series like Joe 90 and Stingray and all of that. And if they was to redo the kits, I think they would sell like hotcakes. Oh, that would be good. Atoll. This would cheer Sarge up, actually. An M3A4 Bradley at 1/6 scale. Metal kit that would cost me nearly 1,500 plus delivery and charges and taxes. Yeah.
Wow.
Muse says she can't just pick one. We'll go for a collection then, darling. Panzer says the Starsky and Hutch diecast was the only new car he ever had as a kid. I had, the Starsky and Hutch one in diecast, and I had the Kojak one as well, with Matey hanging out the back firing the gun. And the little figure of Telly Savalas there with the,
Who loves you, baby?
Oh, Graham McRoberts got a nice one there, Dad. Look at that. He would have a hanger full of F-16s or F-14 RC, scratch built, bigger than 1/6. Yeah.
Oh.
Another one would be like a super big scale RC Concorde.
Oh, yeah.
Or could you imagine an RC shuttle?
Oh.
With boosters, Dad, that disengaged and parachuted that. Oh, you'd be in the field all day long, wouldn't you?
Oh, God, yeah. You won't get
All
me.
right. Do you need some alone time for that?
No, you're all right.
Sarah Jane says she's got the Ecto 1A somewhere or other. Don't ask where. Bless her.
No, won't ask where with all them kits you've got.
Yeah, probably in the warehouse, Sarah. Phil Bolton says you need to find a wealthy sponsor to Atoll. Yeah, Muse says she needs another Ecto one, only she gave her last one away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Giving away actor ones?
Yeah, I know.
Generous, isn't she?
Yeah, because I'll do the Starsky and Hutch one on our At the Bench shows, because I want to save the ZZ Top Eliminator for a full video build series, because my lovely friend Muse in the chat sent me one over, and I kind of want to do a nice video series of that just for Muse. So yeah. Oh, look at this. He says, I own a Greenlight diecast Mad Max Interceptor 64th scale. The detail's phenomenal for a small scale. He's got the car beside me at all times. Yeah, it's one of those, mate, isn't it? Muse says, yeah, she would have to do the Elvira where she's laying on the sofa, and any other monster horror ones I don't have. Yeah, with a little carpet monster poking out. I've got the big tall Elvira that I did. Oh, blimey, way back when, Dad, wasn't it? I did the Elvira.
Years and years ago.
I did her and Pinhead, Frankenstein. Yeah, I've got all of those. Twisted Rail's got a collection of 30 Greenlight vehicles. Good man.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Muse is generous to a fault, she said.
She is. She really is. Bless her. Yeah, and I want to do the ZZ Top justice. It's a video series because, But, yeah, look, we got the marriage done, Dad.
Really nice, that.
So that's ready for a clear coat now. And then I can detail the rear lights, etc.
Oh,
yeah, my take on the old JPS there. For a cheap little battery motorized kit, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
So I'll gloss coat that over the next few days, and I'll do the reveal next week. And I'm going to next week start the Gran Torino, I think, because I think I've got this one pretty much nailed, mate. I'm going to swap cameras actually because I'm chatting away to the chat and not doing anything. So I'm going to come back up
next Monday. I should be all painted up on this and ready for decals.
Oh no! Take the glasses of magnification off. Yeah, Twisted Rail. So I'll be saying looks good, mate. Yeah, it's just one of those quick little builds of a kit that I had seen. A real life car that I'd seen, and I liked the look of it. And having owned one years and years and years ago, a Capri, it was a bit of nostalgia as well, mate. I will get an Ilman Imp car and do the infamous Baldrick Apprentice car of the Ilman Imp with the Starsky and Hutch stripes. I will get hold of one.
Did they make an Ilman Imp model?
No, I might have to do a bit of imagery scanning or whatever. I don't know how I'll do it. There are die-cast Ilman Imps out there. And I might just 3D scan one and then scale it up and see where I can print it in resin or something like that. And
yeah. So I had Ilman Imp as well. You wouldn't believe the colour it was, Cole.
Yeah, I've said it many a time to you, Atol. You keep telling me it's wrong. It's not the same as his dad's car, and I keep telling you that I'm basing it on a photograph. And I'm going to send you the photograph because it's getting on my nerves now. I'll send you the photograph, mate. It was a car that appeared at a show that someone had built as an homage to the racing Capris, mate. And that's what I've based it on. You keep telling me it's not the same as your dad's. Well, I've kind of told you more than once, mate, that it's based on a photograph of a one-off build, mate. It's not the production one that you keep telling me. So please don't keep rivet counting me, mate. Phil Bolton says, there you go, Sarah Jane. I'll take a spare room and about half a dozen bookshelves.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane says, Airfix did an Ilman Imp years ago. Oh, I'll have a look at that, mate.
Should look into that one.
Absolutely. He says, I've seen a video on the biggest RC record Concord on YouTube and we'll try to find it on the interwebs. All good shout.
That one. Seen that one. And a jumbo as well. He done a 747.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if I can find a picture of this damn Capri now because it's,
Muse is saying, good idea, Sarah. I'd build a proper work studio and a house to go with it. And Phil Bolton saying, if the place is big enough, you can have an entire wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say no. Okay, point taken. I'll say no more. No, I'm not having a go at you, mate. It's just you keep telling me it's wrong in the chat and publicly, and I'll keep saying it's not based on the one that Ford released. It's based on a show car that a enthusiast built, mate. That's all I'm saying because you keep telling me off, mate, and it just gets annoying. We put effort into our builds, and when you got someone just going, it gets on your nits. Twisted Rail says to Sarah Jane, since I'm not a builder, a hobby shed, I'm converting the garage into a hobby studio. See, if you won the lottery, right, you know this Euro Millions, I don't know what it's up to at the moment. Did you 180 mil get won in the end?
I don't know, but I can soon tell you.
But I'd build an house like Tony Stark out of Iron Man, with all the big underground lair and everything. And you could have the world's best underground man cave, couldn't you?
Yeah.
It would be mint, mate.
It did get one. It's down to 37 million now.
Oh, only a mere 37 mil.
Yeah, not enough. Yeah.
That's not worth buying a ticket for, mate, is it? But could you imagine that? Because what would you do if you won the lottery? Would you have one of these real big houses or like us? I mean, if I won 170 million, I would invest quite a lot of money into my mates over at E-Models. And I know I'm jumping on the E-Models bandwagon there, but I genuinely like the blokes there. They're all nice people, and I would like to be that silent partner that would just have the investment to let them grow. You know what I mean? And I would probably do a bit for that, because in my eyes, I'm doing something for the community as well. So. Sarah Jane says 180 million would just about clear her debts. Oh, is this the stash? Well, I think you couldn't ever sell your stash, but I think you wouldn't be far off that total with some of them you got. You says she needs to check our lottery. It's a play this week. Yeah, you have the big payouts in America, don't you? Massive amounts of money.
Mm.
Do you get heavily taxed on that out there, Muse, or is it all tax free? Do you know? Yeah. Joseph Kelly says, I hang models on the walls, get enough of them up, and they stop being toys and become art. Yeah. Saying that, there was a guy that did a build of a Gundam, I think it was, and it was all, like all the detailed painting that they do and that. He'd done the full paint job, but it was all on the sprues in a big frame.
Yeah, seen that one.
It was stunning.
Yeah.
I was saying, if I won 37 mil, I'd get on the first flight I could to Sweden, build a log cabin in the woods with a room for Sarah Jane to come visit. Oh, you're getting loved up, you two, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, Al, you would have what? A massive wood cabin as the man cave, or would it be dug into the mountain with a series of underground tunnels? Yeah, Sarah Jane says, if I won 180 mil, I'd give 179 mil away. I wouldn't need it. Exactly. Yeah. I'd pay me mortgage. I'd probably stay where I am, to be honest with you. I like my house. I like where I live, and I'm happy with that. And the usual charities would get a huge hit, but I would invest in something so that I've got like a business interest, be it model shop like E-Models or whatever, and I'd have to give something back, you know what I mean? But then the rest of it would go, Great Ormond Street Hospital and charities like M4H and PTSD for ambulance people and military charities and that, because Muse says they tax the hell out of it. Yeah, we get it over here, don't we? If you get a lump sum that's above a certain amount, you get heavily taxed, but you can choose to have it paid out. Am I right in increments? Is that something you do with Camelot? You can arrange that?
You don't get your lottery run over here.
Oh, no, because you're paying tax when you buy the ticket, aren't you?
Yeah, only if you're giving it away, then you get taxed. But if you have a syndicate, class it as a syndicate, then the payments don't get taxed.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Panzer Koenig says, I'm unlikely to win anything on the lottery. Yeah, I'm that bloke. If I won a bag of horse dung, time I've got it home, I'd have an empty bag, because I'd have the bag with the hole in it, because, clean that up. Phil Bolton says, I'm with you, Sarah Jane. What's the point of being filthy rich if you can't use the money to help others?
Absolutely.
I still think, like you say, the 180 million one that came up, it's an obscene amount of money. Now, all they've got to do is just max it out and say the most you can win is 10 mil.
Mm.
If it goes up to like 137 mil, they then turn around and say, well, we divide that equally and open it up so more people have got a chance to win it. Mm-hmm. But I don't know how logistically that they could do that.
Mm.
Sarah says it would need to be a big log cabin, smiley face. Oh. See, I thought Muse and Vamp were the only two that are loved up, but I think that one, Sarah Jane,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Muse says tunnels are a must and a hidden entry behind a bookshelf or something. Yeah, you'd have to have the secret door with the book, or like Batcave. Alfred goes over to the statue, doesn't he, and lifts its head up. Don't flick. Fault of me trying to get on a bat pole. Nah, it'd have to be an elevator of goodness, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Muse says her first meal would probably invested in is more than enough. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, the interest you could live off alone, couldn't you, on £1 million? You know what I mean? So, yeah. Twisted Row's got a good one. He would pay for psychotherapy sessions.
Just pay for someone to catch the bugger.
See, I'd pay for a big brass statue of Psycho to be erected right in the middle of Ellesmere Port. So every time Dad goes to town, he sees it. Sarah Jane says $1 million will give you $2,000 a week. That's more than enough each week. There you go. Point taken.
Yeah.
See, but then I would probably use at least $1 million of my lottery wins, Sarah Jane. I would pay your mortgage and I'd buy your stash. But she's like, no, you wouldn't. You'd buy me another stash the same size. Yeah. But no, all joking aside, there's quite a cool group of us, isn't there? And we've all said if we won it, we would pay each other's mortgages and stuff.
Yeah.
Know, it's just a done thing, isn't it? Phil's laughing out loud. Muse is saying, yep. And that's another thing we could do, see. We could fly all our folks from America over, or we could fly over to them. Or we could all have a big old shindig, couldn't we?
Yeah.
All the guys in the UK could probably fly over to Vegas or something like that and come and meet you all, and we can all just live it up. Get Muse to take us down the shooting range and stuff like that. I'll be well happy, mate.
Yeah.
Graham's going to buy a plot of land and build his own house with something different within the design. There you go. Muse says, bigger screen, much better. Oh, if I'd known Muse, I'd have had a shave, love.
Yeah.
Like a tramp now. Oh, right. The taxis are not just to the state. They also go towards the schools and other stuff. Ah, right. Atoll says, yeah, modern techniques, underground swimming pool for privacy and space for his future bikes and four-wheel drive units. Absolutely. Plus Sarah Jane's and Festa's workshop. Yeah. Paul says, Colin and Dad, as well as everyone in chat. Hello, he says. Hello, Paul. Before we go off air, Paul, we was chatting in the chat as to if money weren't an option, what would your growl kit be? What would yours be, mate? Phil saying hello to Paul, as is William, as is Sarah Jane. Joseph saying in the US, they say the lottery helps pay for schools and infrastructure, but somehow the schools and cities are still broke, so it's a scam. Yeah, ours are supposed to go to good causes and things like that. Yeah. Muse says, yeah, we can do both with all of that, laugh out loud. Exactly. God, could you imagine us lot meeting up? What pandemonium and chaos would ensue?
Oh, God, yeah.
Muse would give us the grand tour of her entire estate. Yeah. Hey, don't you dare shave that. No, I'm not going to shave this off. I've got to do the... Yeah, I'm getting a bit... yeah. Sarah Jane says, if one of us won the lottery, we could have our own Telford between us. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, mate, it'd be mad, wouldn't it?
Do you imagine Telford just for us lot? All the stall orders, everybody all set up, and just us lot going
just us lot all go in there. Yeah, it'd be like Reservoir Dogs, wouldn't it?
Oh,
it'd be mint, mate. Because we'd cause utter chaos, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Just imagine Paul Breton sitting there, can't they, going, oh, God, look at this lot.
Yeah, here they come.
Oh, God, they've only gone and let him in. He would also give more than $1 million to the nurses' pay rise, says Graham. Absolutely. Yeah. Panzer says, in the very unlikely event I won the lottery, I'd start my own 1-1 tank collection. I know someone, Sarah Jane, not been mentioned. I think she'd buy the McLaren HQ at Woking just so that she could sit in Senna's car and make brum brum noises and do track days in it. How many real full-size Formula One cars would she go around and buy? Oh, think of that. Going over to Maranello and saying, I want that Ferrari 312 shipped to the UK to my underground lair. Muse says, I just need to find someone who has the Elvira I want and is willing to part with it. That's the one with the settee and all of that lot, isn't it? I'll do a bit of delving. Paul D. Tommaso says, hi, Atoll. Doing okay, thanks. How about you? Yeah, I was just thinking of you, Vamp, in a manly kind of way. We would fly you out to America so you could finally meet up with Muse. Either of us wins the lottery, would be missing for at least 3 months. Just saying, exactly. This is why I'd fly you out to America, so that you and Muse can have your alone time before us lot all fly out. So yeah, give you a chance to recover, mate. Muse is saying my show people here would have a private arrangement for us. Absolutely. Phil Bolton says he would open a huge model shop and not care if it lost money.
Yeah.
See, I would open up a model shop, let people come in and look at the stuff, but they can't buy it because it's all mine. All of it. All of it. It's mine, not theirs. Dad would own a real 1/1 scale shuttle, boosters and rocket set, and he would have it in his garden on the full launch umbilical tower just to annoy his neighbours.
Yeah.
And he would also have an airplane flying over Goodison Park during every single match, trailing a long banner with the word twats.
Yeah.
Because that is what you would do. You're mischievous.
I would.
Paul Lyons. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Dad needs a carry tank for Psycho taken to Telford. Oh, that would be cool. Little portable little Psycho tank.
Oh.
Muse going, yep, Cole. Sarah Jane says, yep, she sat in a few real F1 cars. Oh, good girl. Muse is going, not the Reeboks, though. Ah, that'll be why then. Yeah. Muse is saying she'd just go there and buy his country. Yes. What would you rename it, Muse? Would you rename his country? Would it be like, I don't know, have its own name? Al says, yeah, great idea, Telford, for us comics, but I'd best get myself a bigger estate car for all the stuff I'd finish up buying. Yeah. That's the downside, isn't it? Yeah. Muse says she'd back her favourite shop in the shadows, of course. Max McGuinn says, new Demon Prince Bellacore just got revealed. Looks like I'll be adding him to the collection. Oh. Yes. Yeah, you're right there, mate. He says, if I owned a shop, this is to me, Colin, if you owned a shop, I reckon you would sell if someone haggled with you, because every Londoner loves a good haggle. We do. Yeah. Always holding, folding off £1 notes then. Oh, come and have a look at you. Muse Gears just fixing it up right again. Yes. And Panzer says, laugh out loud, the divided state of Trump. Oh, political stuff. Oh, brave man. Well, Dad.
There we are.
It's 4:30.
2 hours.
I know, 2 hours has just gone. Chin.
Yeah.
The Capri of goodness is nearly dropped there. Is joined together, folks. So we've done that. So that's going to get a clear coat. And next week I'm going to start the Starsky Hutch Gran Torino.
Hey, I've managed to get the routers done. That's it.
Oh, good man. Yeah, but you have been doing a lot of chat dollying as well.
Painted, weathered, and dry brushed. So just
Exactly.
pictures.
And we did get sidetracked, mate, didn't we, with growl kits and all of that. So
Oh yeah.
exactly. So anyway, folks, we're going to love and leave you. I'll see you a bit later on tonight with the E-Model show with Fox, Ted, and Chris over on their channel. So I'll see you for that.
Yeah.
And then see you Wednesday with Dad and Dave for Wednesday at the bench.
Yeah.
So we'll see you then, peeps. There
Bye,
you go.
everyone. Bye.
Take care.
Bye bye.